Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today I'm back with another keyboard from IQUNIX. This time it's the Magi96. The 96 stands for the layout because we have a 96% layout, so close to nothing is missing on that layout. So not only function keys are waiting on this keyboard, also a numpad. Yeah, I say numpad. And to top it all off, all of that sits in a beautiful CNC machined aluminum body. So exactly how I like it. I mean, it's low profile, you need to like that one, but I'm always open-minded and happy to find out if it can bring me back to this low profile world, because I started low profile, but as always, a great product journey starts how? Exactly, with a box.
And that's the box, or better said, the pouch, because the box itself wasn't that spectacular. But yeah, let's go in there, and here we have the keyboard. But no, as always, let's take a close look at the accessories first. Quite nice, braided cable. Don't know why we need the spiral thing, but that thing looks massive and good, well produced, premium stuff here. What do we have here? No written manual, everything is online. Yeah, just navigate through the website or that QR code. Here we have the dongle for 2.4 GHz, all fine. Some keycaps, sticker of course, some rubber pads and some keycaps. And okay. And a key puller, always appreciated. Let's get that baby out of there. Yeah, heavy thing here. Yes, like it. But let's clean up the space a little bit and very good first impression. You can see very minimal design, just a USB-C port, no switches, even if you have those different connectivity modes. But I guess that all works with some shortcuts. Okay, that is a really beautiful CNC machined aluminum body. Really good footing, and I don't see that sliding around on your desk. You have the numpad here, good feel to it, but yeah, don't lose any more time. It's good, clean up completely, embrace it, and let's jump right into the sound test. Sounds quite good, I have to admit. I think it's exactly where you want a low-profile board to be. Clean, control, short, and to the point, nicely dampened. There's nothing rattling or distracting in the background, just a smooth, well-balanced typing sound that stays pleasantly low-key without feeling dull, hey. But let's talk about the keycaps itself, because those are PBT keycaps with an anti-oil coating. And if you ever owned a board where these legends started fading after a few months, or the surface got that greasy shine to it, you know exactly why this matters, because they should hold up. The surface should stay clean and the legends also should stay sharp. Of course, didn't have the keyboard for years, but that's what that technology, that production process promises, of course. But switch side, you're getting gold red switches with a 40-gram actuation force. Light, smooth, and really easy on the fingers during long sessions. So if you're coming from a heavier tactile or clicky switch, there's a short adjustment period where everything might feel a little too effortless, but give it a few days and most people wonder why they ever put with heavy switches in the first place. So just try it out. I also find it quite cool their PCB layout with this gold accents. Really is a thing to the eye. And you also can see we have some north-facing LEDs, but more to that later. Let's check out the custom keycaps, because we also have two aluminum keycaps, if I'm not wrong. Yes, this is definitely the aluminum one. And there's also a second one here, that one. Also very well produced. Nothing to complain here. Good looking, nice stuff. But the thing I was really looking forward to was the numpad. Because if you're into custom keyboards, that's not that often a thing, you know. You have it separately most of the time, but a really cool looking and cool working and sounding keyboard with a numpad isn't that common. So I was quite hyped for this one, but at the same time worried, because you can see the 0 is not that big as you're used to from those big keyboards with numpads. So you share the space with the directional key. But plot twist, I worked with it, I tried it, I worked some numbers, so some Excel sheets and stuff like that, and I really magically always hit the 0. I don't know why, but somehow it seems like the point is quite right for my finger. Could be completely different for yours, but I was worried and I was really happy that this worst case scenario didn't unfold. But let's talk about how to connect that keyboard and some technical stuff. So you can connect, of course, via USB-C and that massive cable you saw earlier, 2.4 GHz dongle and Bluetooth 5.1. Switching between them is handled entirely via keyboard shortcuts, so no dedicated switch or extra button anywhere on the keyboard, which keeps the design clean, but at the same time you have to memorize what to press if you want to switch. You can pair up to 3 Bluetooth devices and jump between them on the fly. Works across Windows, macOS, iOS and Android, no problem at all. Wired and 2.4 GHz both hit 1000 Hz polling rate. Bluetooth just runs at 125 Hz, so that's fine for everyday use and some working, but not that great if you plan on starting your gaming career with that. And speaking of Bluetooth, battery life hits up to 500 hours without backlighting, so you're generally not going to be reaching for a cable very often. Which brings us to the RGB. Worth being upfront, north-facing LEDs combined with the included non-shine-through keycaps means you're getting a subtle glow around the edges rather than a full per-key illumination. And for a board with this kind of clean aesthetics, that actually fits. Want the full effect? Swap in shine-through keycaps and you're good to go. And to close the RGB topic, tweaking those effects, remapping keys, setting up macros, all of that lives inside VIA. And once you're in there, it's exactly as smooth as you would hope and know if you're familiar with that stuff. The interface is familiar, well documented and does everything you need. Getting there, however, is slightly different story. Look, the installer gives off those vibes where you briefly question your life choices. And I say this with the love for keyboard community, but can we please at some point agree that keyboard software shouldn't look like it was downloaded off a sketchy forum in 2009. So everything is findable on the website, so nothing shady is actually going on. But the first impression could use some work, guys. Come on. But once you're inside the familiar VIA interface though, it's smooth sailing, remap anything, build macros, set up complex combos with a single key press. The software itself is solid. It's just that boring that needs a little glow up, I would say.
And that's about it from my side about the MG96. And yeah, not much to complain here. A really cool low profile 96% layout ISO keyboard that really gets delivered to the people. So no more learning an ANSI layout if you are really needing one of those nice ISO keyboards. And not much to complain here from my side. Only thing I would love to see is maybe some additional switches. Not the biggest fan of always changing all the connectivity modes and everything with shortcuts. Switching between those modes is most of the time the same. Function 1, 2, 3, that's the same. But switching from Mac to Windows layout or something like that isn't that normal. So that's always stuff you have to remember which keyboard you're using, because we keyboard guys, we often have many keyboards. We don't only have one keyboard, so we have to remember every one of them, how to control it. But that's just me. Could be completely unimportant for you. Just wanted to mention it. And if you want to find out more about that keyboard, just check out the description below. There you'll find all the information you need and maybe also a discount code, but I'm not sure at the moment. So either way, check out the description below to find all the information. Or if you have more questions about the keyboard or anything else that's going on in your life, drop us a comment. If you like that video, give us a like or thumbs up or whatever it is these days, and follow the channel and don't forget to hit the bell button so we can see each other next time. So long, I wish you a beautiful, creamy day, and I say bye-bye.